father's brother. And actually, I got like just talking through that. I was like, man, this it's the discussions I'm having because of his passing is timely because we're about to get into integrity. And so there's some things I'll be able to pull from and reference just from those topics or that discussion.
Right about now, you are listening to the Legacy and Leadership Podcast.
Lyric, us.
Happy year.
Still to be happy about.
You're up too old.
The job's not finished.
Legacy is what you leave behind. Leadership is how you are defined. Tomorrow, I don't know the sun gon' shine. So today, I'm trying to replenish my mind.
Legacy, leader, yeah. Legacy, leaders, yeah.
But yes, the pops was like they had the drive to Tampa and the drive back or whatever. So they called me on the drive back, and he's like, "Yeah, man, we just finished listening to your sports podcast. I had a leadership.
True.
Yeah, but he was just again he just thought it was a really good episode. Just enjoyed it and just thought it was funny and yeah, it was just rocking with what we were saying. So yeah. Now I get people at work and stuff like that, talking to me about the podcast from like randomly and stuff from like episodes ago. It's like, oh, that's where you're at. I'm like, oh yeah, you want to talk about it? That's cool. All right.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I don't get a lot of feedback. Like Maite will hit me up. I mean, she hits us both up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now some of my dudes in my leadership group, they may shoot me a text, not necessarily giving like detail, but say like I just listened to this last podcast and whatever. But yeah, I'm interested just to really see, man. Melissa, I guess it depends on where they're at too. Melissa posted something on Facebook for us, but just still trying to get people to take some screenshots, man, and post that stuff up and give us some feedback.
And engage, like we want to have a discussion. I guess part of it though, like we gotta, create the opportunity for more discussions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Solicit, I was thinking about that too. I'm like, man, even our LinkedIn, like, how do we, make it more of a dialogue or, motivate, like drop motivational stuff and stuff like that, where now that way not every post is just like, hey, we got a new episode, like listen, but
I feel you. I was thinking the same thing. Like when I look at our Instagram, it's just full of
new episode and snippets and here
it
is,
which is not bad, but to your point, it's being a little bit more creative. Like I definitely want, I think I told you this, want to start like messing with carousels. That's one thing I want to do. But yeah, somebody in one of the Facebook groups I'm in, their feedback was that, they liked it, but they just felt like it was, when they got there, they felt like it was cluttered and like it's too many words. And I was like, I can see that. So even like with the NBA posts that we do, I'm like, well, damn, like it is a lot of words on there. So I can break that into a carousel and do like 4 or 5 that they just have to scroll through and see. But the first picture would just be the guest, you know what I mean? Right. And that way it's Instagram. There's more pictures, you know what I mean? And honestly, even if we're just like the pictures that you're coming up with for the episodes themselves, like if the Instagram was just like mainly that, and then some other stuff sprinkled in, like from a visual perspective, like
they look solid. Yeah.
So those, they do get a little bit lost in some of the other stuff, but so pictures, and then if anything, continuing to do like the video clippets and stuff like that.
And anytime people get a chance to like just kind of see our faces or our voices, like they just respond to that. Well,
for sure.
It's just like being intentional about that too. Like,
all
right, like, y'all gotta see the face and the voice and the personality like behind all of this stuff. So,
yep.
But sometimes it's just, like, sometimes it's like, I don't want to do that. Yeah, like I got to do it. You know, like I got to tell myself, like, I just got to do it. Like I was driving into work on Monday, and I was like, you know what, I should. Like I wonder what our listeners' Monday morning routine is like to get their day going. So I should ask them. And then I was like, oh, I'm driving. I don't want to record right now. I got like all these things that I'm thinking. I was like, okay, well, can I make it a question? No, I don't want to make it a survey. Like people may not even participate. Like I know they need to see my face and hear my voice, and they have to have a certain level of energy. But like I don't got that energy right now, so I don't want to come across as half-assed. So what ended up happening? Nothing. All right. Well, that's a question for another day. Life's mysteries. Whatever. Yeah, get it right. I mean, it's just again, it'd be good. Like I think so. The thing that where I can see it, being able to evolve is as we're able to monetize it outside of just the podcast, like speaking engagements and stuff like that. And then we can do this, right? It becomes a viable revenue stream. Then it's like, okay, well, now I can do that. Like I have the energy or the time to do that because, like, that's my job now.
Correct.
Essentially, and so this is a form of marketing, and you got to see what I'm doing right now, right? This is how we drive engagement and listeners and more folks and kind of all of that stuff. But
yeah, bro, like my sister, like she inspires me, but. So she just quit her job from Converges, and she's doing that at the Monet full time, and she's making more money right now per month than she was frontline associate, but she is making more money now than she was making as a frontline associate, at Converges. But bro, she be going live all the time, like literally no exaggeration, at least 3 times a day, at least. So she's always on there, bro. So she's getting it, but to your point, like, and she knows it too, like that's her job. You know what I mean? Like she has to, it's part of her job. You know what I mean? It is to get on there and talking to people about the business and leadership stuff, engaging people. Yep. She'd be on there washing her face, doing her hair, she's good with stories, and the stuff that she puts in there. She'll get my nephews in there every once in a while. Had Micah do like a little, I don't know, it was like a 30-60 kind of second commercial. And she uses it on the boys' hair, so she'll show off their hair as well. So she's doing well with it.
Nice. Good.
But yeah, it's you just gotta set time, bro. Set time and be intentional. But like today, like I want to make it a habit of going live before we record. And then just with the way that, the evening turned out, I didn't even think about it. Probably should have, but in the car, if I was did in the car, like it was dark. It just wasn't good lighting, right? And then when I got home, I'm like, all right, let me just stuff some food in my mouth real quick and then jump on her. Yeah. So, but I feel you, man. In due time, bro. I mean, we can only do what we can do.
Yeah. I mean, if anything got to get done, it's the content has to be good. You know what I mean? Like we can market until we're blue in the face, but then people get there and it's like, I'd much rather people say, oh damn, y'all have a really good product, y'all should do more things to push this, than y'all did a good job of pushing this, and when I got here it wasn't shit.
Yeah, like y'all pushing the hell out of this, but I don't know why.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, demonstrates humility and self-awareness. Don't choke over there, bro. All right, so we've been recording for a little bit on Zoom. But you ready?
Yep.
Motion creates emotion. All right, let's turn my phone off. Let the fam know I'm about to start recording.
What's up, champ? Is it in bedtime, puppy?
What up, Gio?
Okay. So you going to bed?
He bet that quick.
You can't what?
My foot hurts.
That part of your foot hurts?
so I can't run.
Did you stub it on something?
No.
That's even more reason to sleep, so you can rest your feet.
What is this? Couldn't do anything.
So it was harder than yesterday?
Yep.
Alright, well, I'll come and check it out in a bit. I'm going to finish recording, okay?
Okay.
Alright, puppy. Good night. Love you.
All right. So you want to do the intro to this one, or?
Yeah, well...
So I'll record the... What do we call that piece?
Like, kind of the pre-intro?
Yeah, the preview.
Yeah,
I'll record that piece. So you're just going to start off with music. Boom. Or you just want me to keep rolling with that?
No, yeah, you got a nice little rhythm down.
Okay.
Because you do all the the YouTube plugs and all that stuff.
All right. Go, bro.
I'm with it.
Time to do this damn thing.
Yes, sir.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, where's the record button? 1. Episode 15.
Like 15.
Coming back at you once again, our legacy leaders.
Right about now, you are listening to the Legacy and Leadership Podcast.